Welcome to this green and fertile land, the south of England. Over the next 4 days, I'm going to be trekking across the countryside, exploring and stealth camping my way over 13 miles of terrain, getting up close and personal to some of the native wildlife while trying to remain out of sight and out of mind. They literally are like some kind of rabid dog, ex-special forces, corn-cutting nutcase. It's quite quiet at the moment, so I'm going to get in off the road and I'm going to change my gear. I'm going to put some camouflage stuff on. To the end of this field. This should bring me out to a patch of wood. I'm going to have a look down there, see what it's like, and if it's any good, I'm going to go back, grab my kit, come back through the same way and set up a little camp for the night. Or something up there, but it's quite far away. There's a farm over there, up the top there. I'm going to stop here for a bit, take a break, set up the old Tanzania, have a coffee and something to eat. Tasty. I wouldn't hang around there too long if I was you. You're tempting fate. I've just done a coffee. I've been here for about 45 minutes. It's nice and quiet, there's no one around. Nearest farmhouse is probably about half a mile up there. It's the last of my water, so I'm going to have to get some of the bit. It's 6:35 now. I'll come back, get something to eat, and if I can't find a decent place to build a shelter, then I'm going to have to doss down somewhere around here. It's fairly quiet. I haven't seen anybody around this part all day. back in a minute. This is like a custom ration pack. So for years when I was younger, always used to buy the military ration packs, British military ration packs. We thrived on them. Me and my mates, we always used to grab one. They were about £2.50 a pack, and they were brilliant. There were some bits in there you didn't like, but they were really good, and we used to use them. I've used them for years. Now, if you look at the price of them, they're like 25, 30 quid for a 24-hour ration pack, and it's just a serious amount of money. So for the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years, I've been making up my own. And I use these bags for pretty much everything. Always bring spare bags of these, like I do duct tape and cable ties. They're really handy, you've got to have them. So this is like a sundries pack. And it's about a 48-hour pack, really. It's not a 24 hours, it's about 48, because I'm going to be out here for 4 days. Fingers crossed, 4 days. And in here I've got smoked cheese, cream cheese and chive, 2 nut bars, a packet of peanuts, crackers, a bit of butter, chocolate powder, coffee, tea, sugar, quite a lot of sugar as well. Kendal mint cake in there, milk powder, sodium bicarbonate or bicarbonate of soda. What else have we got? Hot chocolate in there. There's quite a bit in there, and that's just like the sundries bag. And then the other pack, this is the main meal pack that I bring out. And in here I've got everything. I won't get it all out now, but I will show you in a bit. Here we've got pepper, chili powder, paprika, salt, all in there. We've got, can't remember what kind of spice this is, but this is like a curry powder. They'll go in the noodles to beef them up a bit. Garam masala, I know what that one is. Some more chili powder there. Paprika, not paprika, what's it called? Turmeric, that's what it's called, turmeric. Some more curry powder and spicy type stuff. There's some oxos there, 2 chicken, 2 beef, 2 vegetable. That is a chicken jalfrezi. It's not dry, it's wet, but it's good food. Normally I'll do a curry, freeze what I got left over, and then bring it out. That's what I normally, and then I'll put it into these bags. That's a chicken jalfrezi main meal. This is a sweet and sour chicken main meal. That's what I'm going to have in a minute. And this water boils up. I got peaches. See, there's liquid in there, and these double sealer IKEA bags. I love them. They're really good. Leak proof. Peaches there. Some oats there for tomorrow morning's breakfast. Pack of standard noodles, but I get rid of the packaging and put them in here because literally I'll just add the water to the bag and cook them in the bag. Fruit cocktail there. And I've also got 2 packs of ready-made custard. A golden syrup pudding. A chocolate pudding. Looks a bit mashed, but it'll taste all right. This is basically it's a pot noodle in the bag. Don't need the plastic container. I'm only going to end up getting rid of it. I've got water containers, don't need it. So I'll put the pot noodles in the bag, and I'll either put that in my cup with some boiling water or just tip boiling water in the bag. And then finally, in this one, the main meal, there's some uncooked rice. If I do run out of food, which is unlikely because I've got my catapult and there's plenty of rabbits and pheasants about, if I do run out of food, I will be taking a rabbit, a squirrel or a wood pigeon preferably. Wood pigeons are a bit nice. Just going to wait for that water to boil. Actually, it's getting fairly warm now, so I'm just going to take the sweet and sour chicken curry. No, it's not curry, it's just sweet and sour chicken. I'll leave the bag shut for a bit. I'm just going to plonk it in there. Here it is, boiling in the bag. Took about half an hour. It takes a bit longer to cook it when it's in the bag, but it's a good way of doing it. I don't know where I'm going to find the next bit of water, so boil it in the bag, and then I've got some water left over I can make a drink with in a minute. It's piping hot. And it's quiet. I can hear people around, chainsaws, hacking, farmers' vehicles, quad bikes. They're all busy out in their land. I've not seen anyone here, so good a place as any just to doss down, get some sleep. And then tomorrow morning, I'm gonna head that way. Let's see if I can find a reasonable patch of wood with a bit of level ground so I can set up a little camp. It was a nice evening though. Nice and blue for a change. We've had nothing but rain for the last couple of weeks. Elephant hawk moth caterpillar. Beautiful looking creature. Notice the 2 eye markings near the head, designed to ward off predators. Tastes a bit like chicken. Saplings over there. This will do. sweating already. Place here that we can camp. Looks pretty good. There's work going on just up there. Don't know what sort of work they've got going on. But we're down here by the stream. There's a little bit of cover between me and what's up there. So if anyone does come down here, I've got plenty of cover just to get out of the way. If they see me, I'm off. I'm gone. If they don't, I'll just get out of the way until they've gone. I'm gonna go and get some water. Lovely looking little stream here. I can tell we've had a bit of rain lately because the water's quite cloudy. Looks lovely. Looks awesome. So I want to get this water from the fast moving bit. I don't want to get it where it pulls up, swells around, so you get organisms and shit in it just swelling around. So get it from as far out as I can. I smell washing powder on it. This is no good. I don't normally wash any of my kit, but I want to rinse most of that shit out before I start filtering my water for it, that's for sure. I don't want to be using my Trangia methylated spirits. I need to try and save it. Right. Just gonna get a bit of wood. Check for a few widowmakers. I mean, some big trees there. Probably be alright. I set my sleeping area up. About here, have my fire there. Wood's damp, you just got to be super careful with your fire. You don't want to go at the best of times when it's damp, so you got to treat it real gently. There's a lot of midges flying around here, so the smoke will help. fire going. A lot of the wood is damp, so it's going to burn slow, which is alright, which is what I want really. I want it to burn slow. I want to get a pan going. There's a couple of these. And I load the fire up to just dry that wood out. Just want to got a bit of oak here. Been out here a while. That'll burn nice and slow in a bit. It'll take some breaking normally. Let that get going. Get my pan out, put some water boiling. I want a cup of coffee and I want something to eat. I'm starving. I am starving. Where did I put my water? There it is. Plenty of water down here, a stream right there, so boil all this. Seems nice and quiet so far here, so far so good. Right, it's gonna burn slow, but sure. Now, make the most of it. I want to go through our ration bag, and I've got a chicken gel Fraser here. I'm just going to go straight in. Took my food off, put it into a pan to eat it. Not 100% hot, but not hot enough. I needed to add some spices, so I put it in the Trangia on a really low simmer heat. Put some chili powder in there, some Vindaloo curry powder, a bit of salt and a bit of sugar, just to make it a bit more my kind of palate. Yeah, it's nice and spicy, nice and hot. It's at that kind of time of the day whereby it's still light outside the woods, but it's pretty dark in here. So my light, I'm quite comfortable that my light is not going to be a problem because I'm down in the valley. You probably won't see it from out there, not unless you're in the right spot, specific spot. I've eaten my tea, my jalfrezi, soaking the pans. Got my cup of tea. Yeah, nice cup of tea. Nice cup of English tea. I'll have a bit of Kendal mint cake. After my cup of tea, otherwise it's going to ruin it. Too sweet. Bit of Romney's chocolate covered Kendal mint cake. I do like the Romney's Kendal mint cake. Although I will say, Romney's, if you're listening, you're always skimping out a little bit on the chocolate here. There's always like loads of chocolate holidays, and that's not good. It'd be nice if you give it a decent coat in the chocolate. It is a survival bar after all. Cheapskates. Nice peaceful night. A stream running behind me. Perfect. Right, time is now 8:30. So I'm gonna tidy all my kit up before I get my sleeping bag out. I want everything tidy and packed apart from my sleeping bag and my DPM bivvy. I want it all ready to go, just in case something happens in the morning. So I've just cleaned up my area, packed all what I don't need away, keep my mat out, my sleeping bag and my Gore-Tex bivvy. And I can see my light flickering on the camera. I'm thinking, what's going on now? Obviously it's bright and I can't even see into it. And then I had something drop on my jacket there, and I looked over, it was a hornet. It's like about that big. In the UK, that's pretty big, where they pack a nasty punch, and it was flying towards the light, so I took my headlight off and put it on there. I thought, I don't want this thing flying in my face. Get stung in the face is all I need. Yeah, so I think he's gone. Put my head torch back on. Hornets. I can deal with most things, but hornets or anything big with a sting on it, oh, sends the heebie-jeebies at me. We're doing like martial arts on it, get them. Right, so I'm not going to bother getting any more wood. I'm going to get my sleeping bag out. I literally am going to crash out. Turn the camera off. I've got some power banks, small ones, nothing major. There it is again. It's a hornet. I don't know if you saw it fly past then. Let's take my head torch off because it's obviously attracted to the light. I don't want it flying towards me. Dangerous things. I think you might have seen it fly right past the camera there then. Obviously it's GoPro wide angle, you're not going to see it very close up. But my fire's warm enough, I'm going to pull this mat away a little bit and I'm going to crash out. I expect I'll probably be up early, just after it gets light, so I'll see you guys in the morning.